Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do another Make a Card Monday. This week I have decided to use the Cookie Cutter Christmas stamp set and punch from Stampin' Up. The paper line is also from Stampin' Up. It's the Candy Cane Lane. The die is a Dovecraft. The twine, I'm not sure where that's from, and the bling was from Malin Stash, as was the holographic paper. So I'm going to get on and I'll show you how I put it together. Okay, so excuse the mess, but I did try a few things out before I decided what I wanted to do. So I have stamped out the reindeer using black VersaFine ink, and it's just on a wood effect paper, but I thought it was quite nice looking, so, and it saved me having to colour it. So I'm just going to trim this out a wee bit, just so it'll fit in the punch, because these punches are a bit strange sometimes. So I'm just lining it up as best I can, like that, and then stamp, punch even. Oh, take those wee loose bits out. Come on, you as well. Right, so that's that part done. For colouring the reindeer's antlers, I have used a gold Sharpie marker that was sent to me by Jackie Douglas. So I'm just, and it's just to give it a tiny wee bit of contrast between the reindeer and his antlers. And this one as well. And you could easily do these production line. For the inside of his ears, I am using Cinnamon Pro marker. Have to find the name. There. Come on, you. Focus. It's not going to play, but it is cinnamon. So I'm just going in and literally just colouring the inside of his ear. Okay. Zoom in a wee bit more. I'm working a bit closer to myself, so. Right. Next part. Now, that one I used that die there. I haven't die cut any more of those, so I'm just going to use a different shape. Not that it'll matter. Where did I put it? I've got a ticket shaped one cut out somewhere. That round one, but I don't think that will fit it. Ooh. It's so much my desk, I can't even see what I'm doing. There we are. So it's just the same idea, it's just a different shape. Just pop that out. And the stamp, I have no idea what stamp set it was from. It is an old set that I've had for a long time. and it was actually a longer stamp. It was actually stamped Be Jolly this Christmas, and it was all in one. But to fit it onto the smaller tag, I've cut it. But at a later date, if I want to join it back together, it's easy enough to do it because it's a cling stamp. So what I'm just going to do is get my VersaFine and cut my stamp. Line it up best I can and just give it a second for the ink to transfer and up. And I'll give that a wee clean in a minute. I'll just rub over it now. So we've got that. Okay. Now to get the twine, I did a bit of a cheat. Right, I did a wee bit of a cheat. So I had just cut some off, and what I done was cut it into two sections, doubled it over again, and then what I done was I popped it through and then using just a tiny wee bit of masking tape, I just stuck it down on the reverse, and it just saves you having to wire it all the way through, and using tons and tons of baker's twine when you don't have to, especially if you're doing them production line. This will just make it a lot quicker. So again, just pull another wee bit through. Oops. Place it down. Tiny wee bit of masking tape. And stick it down. And that's you got your wee banner. So next things up is attaching this to our little card front. So I'm going to get my ATG gun and just, oops, come on you, be good. Playing funny beggars, it's even cleaned I think. Sometimes when it gets a bit gummy it starts to clog up. Right, we'll try that again. So just turn, whoops, that didn't really work because I took too much. Over, under, that's better. Right, try again. That's it. Right, oops, put a wee bit in the centre there, just so that the baker's twine's got something to grab onto. So I'm just taking my label and having it where I roughly want it. Okay. Then what I do is just separate these two ever so slightly. Come on. And just go round the back and stick them down. It might be easier to do it one at a time if you're not confident doing it.
Jaden. Well.
Jaden, are you dressed?
Don't stick it in the bin. Hurry up.
My son has 2 gears in the morning and it's slow and slower.
Jaden.
So there we go. That's where twine stuck down. And then we just put it on our card base and just line it up as best you can. I'm just eyeballing mine. That's fine. Give it a wee press down all the way around. And then I have got this punch out here. And because I put the tag a little bit higher this time, I'm going to need to tuck the circle behind the label, but that's fine. So again, I'm just going to use my TG. And we'll just tuck it in about there. Then we get our little reindeer. I think I'm going to need to glue him down a wee bit, I think. I'll do that in a minute. Let me see. Where did I put my foam pads? There we go. I'm just getting one wee foam pad here. And all I'm going to do is just pop it under there and kind of pull the label down a wee tiny bit. Just so that this wee reindeer's got enough room. I am just going to use my Quirky glue pen for the back of him. Because it's just paper onto paper. There we go. I'll have him there. Now, a wee trick for his nose that I got from another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and wait to see if I can find who it was. History. Because I like to be able to give feedback for who it was, credit where it's due. Let me see. There it is, Dawn Stamping Thoughts. So it's Dawn Griffiths, who had the idea, and I just snaffled it. I did have a wee bit cut, but I don't know what I've done with it. So I'll do another wee one. Might be able to get a wee bit on that side. And basically all it is taking your cookie cutter punch and using the feet of your punch, and if you see it there, punch it out, okay, and basically that then becomes Rudolph's nose. And if you do that with glittered cardstock or whatever, it just makes it look really cute. But this is a holographic paper, so it works just as well. I'm putting just another wee bit of Quickie glue pen on it. And then just line it up. Now, it's not 1,000,000% perfect. If you will see, there is a tiny wee bit of an outline where the ink was, but you're not going to notice it. So that's your wee Christmas card. Now, I have just added tiny wee bit of bling just on the label, and as I said, these were just from my own stash. Just press it in and you're done. And that is 2 cute little Christmas cards using the Cookie Cutter Christmas bundle from Stampin' Up. So I hope you have a wee go. Speak to you all soon. Bye for now.